Welcome to the next video in the 70s guitar series. In this video, we are going to go over the Van Halen classic, I'm the One, from their first studio release in 1978. Without question, Eddie Van Halen has been a major influence to all guitar players over the last 40 plus years. And with that, let's get started. Okay, so this song starts off with Eddie playing a shuffle style pattern and throwing some licks around it. So it goes like this. So what that is me playing an open A string, which is the 5th string on the guitar, and playing it with a shuffle pattern, which is along these lines. And I'm sure you've heard other songs that do that pattern. There's many of them out there. So it's going off of the open A, and then it goes and it hits an A on the 7th fret 4th string, and then it goes to a G on the 5th fret 4th string. So we have, and then we go back to the A, and then it adds, and what I'm doing right there is I'm doing the 5th fret 4th string, which is that G, and then I'm also playing the C, which is the 5th fret 3rd string together. It's adding a little bit of power into it. So it goes. Okay, so the whole pattern goes through that one time, and then it goes. And that note right there is the 3rd fret 5th string, which is a C. So it goes A, G, A, and then the C. So let's combine those two runs together. So it goes. And then it repeats that again, where it does the A, G, A, and then the G, C, and then we have our first lick. So first we go. Now. Okay, and then after that we go through the first lick, which goes like this. Sorry, kind of screwed that up. But basically what that is, this is probably the trickiest part of this intro, I would say, because it's a bunch of pull-offs, and you have to play it kind of a certain way for it to work. So the way that I do it is like this. I start with my first finger on the 5th fret 2nd string, and I just pull it off. So that's going to be, that's an E note, and I pull it off so it's an open B. And then the next note it hits is the 7th fret 3rd string, which is a D. So you have, and then it repeats that pattern one string down, so you're on the 5th fret 3rd string. So you have, that's a C, oops, you pull off, that's a G, open G, and then this note here is an A on the 7th fret 4th string, so it goes. So if we put those two together, we have okay. Yeah, it's not extremely hard to do, but it does take a slight bit of coordination to play it right. If you listen to the actual recording, it sounds very, very raw. And honestly, I'm not even 100% sure this is exactly how it's done, but that's how my ears are taking it in. So anyway, let's go off that. And believe me, if there's something I'm doing wrong on that, please leave a note down below. I would like to know so that I could fix it myself, okay? So anyway, going off of this right here, we have... And now that goes 2 times just like I did right there. And then what it does is it goes and starts on these notes here again. Then it goes down here, does the same pattern again. So this time it is the 5th fret, 4th string. You pull off to the open D. So that's a G to D. And that's an E on the 7th fret, 5th string. So you go. So then you have, and then there's only one more thing left after that. So you have the G on the 5th fret, 4th string, pulling off to the D, and then it goes the E, 5th fret, 7th string, and then let's see. And that's how it ends. So you go 2 times right there. Okay. Okay, so now we'll do this in 2 parts together. The first part is this. And then we have, so, repeat that 1 more time. Now the other pattern, 1 more time. Okay, so now we'll play all of that together. 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1 more time. Okay, and now we go back to the intro riff again. And now he does, these are natural harmonics. So he goes the open A, and then he goes, and to do those harmonics, all you do is you lightly, and you probably already know this, but you just lightly touch the string, okay? And then you pick the note. So right here we're doing the open A, and then we do the 12th fret, 4th string, and then the 12th fret, 3rd string. And what I'm doing is I have my finger barely touching the string, like I said, and I'm right over the fret when I hit those notes. Okay? And then what I do is I do the rest of that lick on what is the 5th fret, and once again I have my finger lightly touching the strings, barely over the fret, and I go all the way, and that right there is the 6th string, 5th string, 4th string, and 3rd string, one right after another, and you barely have your finger touching the string. So we have, and he does a little bit with the whammy bar, just real quick, or tremolo bar, whatever you want to call it. So the whole thing goes, it's like 2 bends on it. Okay, and then after that we go into a slight variation on the riff where it goes, okay, so basically what that is it's a pretty much pull-offs right there. So you start with your pinky, your 4th finger that is, on the 8th fret, 3rd string, and you just do a big pull-off. At least that's what I do. I do 1 pick and I pull off. Actually, you heard me do the open G, but that's not in there. It's just like that. So you are basically just pulling off, and you keep your first finger on the 3rd fret 5th string. And then it goes down to the A on the 7th fret 4th string. So and then I do an open A to end that line. So and then it repeats again and ends slightly differently. And what that is you hit the open A on the 5th string, and I take my first finger and go from the 3rd fret 5th string to the 4th fret 5th string. And then I use my 4th finger to do the 7th fret 4th string, the A. So it goes. So if we put both those together, it goes. Repeat that. Okay, then it repeats it again. Okay, so what you do is you hear me do the pull off from that 8th fret 3rd string. Okay, and I don't do the open A at the end of that one, but what I do is I do this run here. It's these notes. Whoops, sorry. It's kind of like a blues scale, actually. So I'm going from the 7th fret 3rd string, 5th fret 3rd string, down to the 7th fret 4th string, 5th fret 4th string, and then I do 7th fret 5th string, 6th fret 5th string, 5th fret 5th string, 3rd fret 5th string. And what I believe he is doing on that run is he's doing pinch harmonics. And what that is when you take a note, and what you do is you take the very tip of your pick, and it's like you're pinching the string. So it's kind of hard to see me do it right here. But it's like you kind of hit the tip of your thumb and the tip of the pick simultaneously. And it makes that pinch sound. Hope that makes sense. And what I believe he's doing in that is he's doing that on every single note on the way down. So, whoops. Sorry, that didn't sound exactly right, but okay. But that's what I feel he's doing on that. And when he hits the first note, which is the 7th fret 3rd string, it sounds like he's bending it up just slightly. Okay, and then after that he goes one more time back to this. And then after that he goes into a run. Obviously faster than that. But he plays it, I believe, in patterns of 6 notes. So he's starting here on the 12th fret, 5th string, which is an A. He goes up. Okay, and if you're familiar with modes by chance, this kind of looks like it's a Dorian pattern. If you're not familiar with that, don't worry about that. Maybe that's something we could talk about in a later video. But he goes up. So you have the 12th fret 5th string, 14th fret 5th string, 15th fret 5th string. Then you go now to the 4th string, starting on the 12th fret. So you have, this is a D on the 12th fret 4th string, 14th fret, which is an E, and then the 16th fret, which is an F sharp. So those two lines together are. And then it goes up here. He switches position. So you're going to have... And now he's starting on the 14th fret, 4th string. So you're going to have an E, F sharp, G. And now you're going to go up to the 3rd string doing the same 14th fret, 16th fret, 17th fret. And that's going to be an A, B, and C. So we have all together now. And he's playing it, like I said, in 6 notes at a time. Okay? And then at the very end, there's 6 more notes. And of course, he ends on an A. So he has his first finger on the 15th fret, 2nd string, my apologies. He's going 15th fret, 17th fret, 19th fret. So right there, those notes would be a D, E, F sharp. And then he goes up to the 1st string, same frets, 15, 17, 19, 17. And what that is a G, A, B, A. So you have, and if we put all those together, so what I would do on those runs right there is do 6 at a time, play them at a slow tempo. Make sure you have those right. Go to the next one. And then go. And that's it. If you like the contents of this video, please select the like icon, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.